In the heart of Seattle, a remarkable journey began nearly half a century ago. This is the story of PNTA, a company that has not just survived, but thrived, evolving through the years to become a vital part of the theater and events community. Our story begins in 1975 when Mac Perkins, Phil Shermer, and Greg Falls embarked on a visionary mission. Mac Perkins, a stereo repair shop owner, joined forces with Phil Shermer, the technical mastermind of the University of Washington's Scene Shop. And it was through these connections that destiny would take its course. Together, they recognized the need for something more, something that Seattle was missing.
There was sort of an extreme lack of theatrical supply in Seattle area. That in a relatively small market, when Mac started this back in the 70s, there was nothing like it. PNTA was the one place where you could go to get technical theatrical questions answered or to find somebody to help with any kind of project. And so that was really the first place to go.
A lot of people in the local theater community had really interesting ideas, but had no idea how to do them. And we helped people with that.
Imagine, in a relatively small market, we became the go-to place for all things theatrical.
If Mac is around, there's generally at least one dog around. The dog log was the PNTA catalog that had products that we carried. It also had a bunch of information.
The cover on that was basically graffiti spraying out cat and putting in dog. And we put a few pictures of the dogs in there, and that was extremely well received.
As the years passed, PNTA faced its fair share of challenges. The rise of online competition threatened customer loyalty.
Once the internet really started taking off, and there were a bunch of people that would sell stuff for 5, 10 points over cost, that was very, very difficult to compete with.
But the team at PNTA didn't back down. We adapted, finding new ways to serve their loyal clientele while staying true to their commitment to support the community.
We morphed into the retail sphere and then very heavily into e-com. And then we've morphed again. More recently, we did a lot of streaming throughout the pandemic. And now we're kind of on the tip of a new creative experience for the company.
PNTA became the backbone of creative logistics, empowering the community to dream big. It was an opportunity that would change the theatrical landscape in the Pacific Northwest forever.
I know early on it was fairly informal. We didn't really have an events department. It was sort of an offshoot that eventually progressed into, okay, we need a full department to just deal with events. Being in the event space, being in live events, theatrical events, it's unlike any other business. And all of this should be, again, the legacy of PNTA because they were here first.
And it's always been fun to see, open a rack at a theater and see that PNTA sticker in the back of something and realize that was installed 20, 30, 40 years ago. And just see the life cycle in that park of how many different communities we've been able to touch throughout the many generations.
The reason I chose PNTA is because I always have positive experiences. One of the things I really appreciated is that we are a small organization with a small budget, but we never felt like we were second class or less important than any other vendor that PNTA is doing work with. Even in person, it's kind of fun. I mean, they're fun people, and that's what I get from people who are on staff at PNTA.
To see a business like PNTA that's local giving back to an organization like Friends of Georgetown History, so then we can then make the event accessible to anyone who wanted to come. They had just been part of something that, literally maybe has never been done. I think that's really unique for an AV rental event company to have that extra layer of just something totally different that you may not have anywhere else.
we look at those opportunities to do these unique experiential things and make the experience more immersive for our customers versus just an AV presentation. Alongside that, it also really pushes our people to grow and to learn more and become more versatile with their skills, and really pushes people to just grow into that more creative side of it, which I think you don't often see with just technical production in a typical AV company.
In 2024, SIF is turning 50. PNTA is around the same age, and just it feels like we're heading in a new era together.
We've been running these programs for several years, and in partnership with PNTA, we just got a breath of fresh air.
We have so many exciting things on the horizon, and it's kind of comforting to know that PNTA will be there helping us get where we want to go and dream bigger.
Today, PNTA stands at the precipice of a new creative adventure. Just as we've done throughout our storied history, we are ready to innovate, adapt, and continue serving the community we hold dear. What lies ahead is a testament to our enduring spirit. In the end, PNTA isn't just a company. We help bring ideas to life.
Company by itself is nothing, but it's the people that work there that make it what it is.
It's a story of people, passion, and community.
I would hope that they continue to support the community and not take themselves too seriously.
It's about the artists, the dreamers, and the doers who have come together to create something truly special. Empowering creative, empowering you.